front bumpers.
You look, but you don't look. You know, you look, but you don't stare. It just becomes one of those natural things.
So in other words, you'll allow people like a quick 2-second look, but they better not go like for 10 minutes.
Yes, they better not come forward with their mouth open. Let's put it that way.
Now they're saying now, if you're topless in the subway,
yeah,
and you're standing because all the seats are taken, that if you go topless, somebody will get up and offer you the seat. I think it's the other way around. If you're sitting down and a woman is next to you topless, the last thing you're going to do is get up and offer you her seat.
Well,
because you're eye level.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to be standing, that's for sure.
Of course, sitting next to you, you probably go home with a black eye.
That's for sure. But no, I don't. I think women should be covered, and the only time they shouldn't be covered is when they're breastfeeding. If they're breastfeeding, they can cover themselves with a blanket or other. But other than that, no. I think women should keep themselves covered for at least a female type thing, you know?
Okay, now, other than, we can't use the word breasts anymore, what word could we use tonight? You heard the official list.
Right. Well, you said hooters, you said marriage, you said milkers. I don't know.
Which one of those you want to go with? You want to go with bazongas?
Yeah. You could say that.
So, bazongas will be the word.
Bazongas. Sure.
Thank you, Carol.
Sure.
So, bazongas is now the official word tonight. Don't say breasts. When you say going topless, do not say breasts, bazongas. Bloomington, Dave, you're on WOS.
Yes, a year ago, you wanted to know what hooters were in Russian. I didn't have the answer for you. Well, I went back to Russia so I can get the answer. Here it goes.
What is it?
Siski.
What?
Siski.
Siski?
Mm-hmm. And if you put C-O in front of it, it's purpose. And when I was with my host family, when I would ask to pass hot dogs, in Russian, of course, I would mistakenly ask for the siski.
The fifki.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying kofifki, you go fifki.
The siski. And then they laughed. Nasty, the host mother, would look at his son, and they would look at me and start cracking up, and they kept saying, no. Yes, it's a sasiski, Dave. Basically, in Russian, I said, what they said was, they were correcting me as saying it's not siski, it's sasiski.
Sasiski.
So you can get the hooters mixed up with sausages.
We never want to get hooters mixed up with sausages, Dave.
Dinner table, no.
No.
But I went back just for you.
Now, would you like to see women go topless on the buses and the L's?
Ruins the effect. My sister was in Sweden, and
she's now your brother.
Huh?
And she's now your brother.
I suppose, but it kind of ruins that effect, you know. I suppose I'm down weightish about this, but
you don't want to see it.
Well, I mean, I do, but she said in Sweden they tend to not wear bras over there, which means in the long run the structure's lost.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, ladies.
Well, you know, on Dr. Dean tonight, Dr. Dean, the favorite show right before my show, he was talking about women after they give birth. Their breast size, their cup goes down. Oh, I said breast, I'm sorry, their bazunga size, the cup goes down. They go from like a CD to an A or a B. Isn't that amazing? Dr. Dean, only Dr. Dean would give you that. Wrigleyville, Crystal, you're on WS.
Hi, I like hooters.
You like hooters?
Yeah, it gives them kind of a fun attitude.
Well, bazongas is kind of fun too, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's almost crass.
Kajubies, is that too crass?
Yeah, that would be too hard to say in bed, too.
Kajubies?
Yeah.
I imagine if you don't like kajubies, you're not going to like sweatbusters.
Not particularly.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like something that would thrill me.
Okay. Maracas?
In certain countries, I suppose that would be okay.
Huh?
If you were in South America, yeah.
So in South America, you'd call them maracas?
Yeah, it could be like a cultural thing or like a hemispheric thing.
I guess you'd be right.
Yeah.
Now, the first caller, Carol, she would have big maracas because she was a 40 double D.
Mm-hmm.
But if she was like a 32A, then they would be like fried eggs, I guess.
Like me, yeah.
You got, what, you're small?
Yeah. 36A.
36A?
Mm-hmm.
Those are small.
Well, thank you. How pleasant.
Not that I've seen them.
I haven't had any complaints in the last couple months.
Well, I don't think you would.
Of course, if you'll ask Mel, he'll know that I better not get any complaints, but that's another story.
No, why shouldn't you not get any complaints, Crystal?
I better not.
Why not?
Because I'm a little feisty.
You're feisty?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean feisty? How feisty are you?
Severely.
And what? Now Mello's looking at me like Mello knows, and I'm like walking right in the middle of this.
You're walking into a pretty deep line.
Now, why? How feisty could you be?
I'm a self-identified lesbian SM dyke.
Self-identified. So you're an LSMD?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you do get feisty, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I mean, I don't have a problem with like when I go out because I've been to like South America before.
Hey, you haven't been out with Grant Park, have you?
Actually, I'm waiting patiently for him to call me, but I think he's afraid.
What is he afraid of, Crystal?
Me. Because I think I'm supposed to administer the caning tomorrow.
At the Nation of Marvin picnic?
Yeah.
You're going to be there?
Yeah.
Administering the caning to Grant Park?
I'm hopefully going to do that, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I'd pay to see that.
Everyone said they'd pay to see it, so of course I had to go.
You're not going to be topless, are you?
No, because it's a family affair.
Well, 36A, I don't think you have much worry about being arrested for whatever.
Not really.
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome.
Northwest Side, Rita, you're in WS Talk Radio.
Okay, Jake?
Yes.
Oh, don't bleep me out. I know this is a family show, but I'm going to tell you a joke.
Boy, you wouldn't know it by the last 10 minutes, would you?
Well, I'm going to tell you a joke real fast, so you decide. Why does a woman carry her money in her bra?
Why?
Because it's the only two suckers she can trust.
Rita, should women be allowed to go topless on the hour of the buses?
Well, why not?
Would you go topless?
If I was younger, I would. I think I'm past that stage.
Yeah.
No.
Are you? We're not using breast by the. We're using. What are we using? Bazongas. You like hooters, huh? Bazongas, I thought was nice.
Well.
Bazongas has a nice ring to it.
Is my word unofficial or what?
Hooters?
No, suckers.
Suckers. Let me add suckers to the official Jake Hartford breast list here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Rita.
Okay, bye-bye.
5918900. I still have this thing, this image of Crystal. Tomorrow, caning Grant Park. Is he going to be? No, it's going to have his wooden leg on or off? On, yeah. Unpolished, yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're back to the story in New York about these two women who went topless on the New York subway. They said, hey, men can go bare-chested, why can't we? And that is a very good question. Do you have a reason why they can't? Is there a reasonable reason why they can't? Any safety reasons? Health reasons? I don't think so. If you have one, I want to hear from you. 591-8900 is the phone number. 1020 is the time. I'm Jake Hartford. Yeah?
Yeah, that's the reference we always use around here.
Cadillac bumper bullets.
Yeah, with a girl with a nice set.
Now, yeah, I know any women going topless down in Branson, Terry?
Not very often.
Not very often.
No, usually it's when the sun's down and everybody's at the lake.
And they're topless then?
Oh yeah, a little skinny dipping going on.
But you wouldn't mind it in public, would you?
No, not really. I don't think I would. You know, I think it depends on a lot on how you were raised and how you were brought up. You know, if you think it's dirty, I guess it's dirty. But you know, I don't see it that way.
Nothing wrong with the I'm going to say bare breast, but I got to say nothing wrong with vaginas.
Not a thing wrong with them. You bet.
Now, some people believe that
My comment is, women should go breastless, but I just don't think our society is ready for it.
Why not?
Why not? Older generations, they just don't really approve of that right now. That's about it.
Well, I got to tell you, Joe, you're the first man that is called up. Well, Terry was kind of saying it happens down in Branson and all that, but I mean, Wayne didn't want to see topless women. I'm really surprised we're not getting the support from men on this.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I don't know. I consider myself but I just don't think our society would be ready for it.
If we're going to have equality for women and women want to be bare-chested, more power to them.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you a little story. When I went down to the Keys with my fiance, I asked her to go breastless, and you know, she
bare-breasted. Bare-breasted, not breastless.
Right. And she, you know, she didn't really when I was pulling up to one of the cars, and I, you know, I respect, you know, as for, you know, I don't know.
What size is she, Joe?
What size?
Yeah.
4B.
34B?
Yeah.
There's not much there.
Believe me, there's enough.
That's like being out with the guys.
No. No, 34B is great. You know, I mean, I had my share, but I think...
You wouldn't like Carol with our first caller with the 40 double D?
Of course not. What are you going to do with that? I mean, I think it's no.
What am I going to do with that?
You would like Carol with our first caller with the 40 double D? Of course not. Terrific. Well, I got to end my call.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Joe's just thinking about, I turned down a 40 double D for 34B. Can't believe I said that. I'm sounding like a real jerk on the radio, aren't I? That's what he's thinking. Northside, Dorothy, you're on WS Talk Radio.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Dorothy. Yourself?
Okay. Every Saturday you're in a horny mood.
Horny mood? I was talking Law and Order for the first 2 hours.
Well, usually you get to the horny side. Later in the evening.
You know what? Don't blame me. Blame Mello.
Maybe you should talk to your wife.
Yeah, well, somebody should talk to her. Now, Mello is the one. We're going through all the stories from the past week. And we touched on this in the Breakfast Diner. If you heard me one day this week, I did this.
I did.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing wrong with it. She wants to go topless.
A woman should be able to go topless?
Right.
Have you ever gone topless, Dorothy?
In my house.
Just in your house?
Yeah.
Why not in public? Never been to a beach or had the urge?
No. Because people don't accept it.
But if more people did that, people would probably accept it, no?
Yeah, probably.
What size are you?
I'm a 42D.
A 42D?
Yeah.
Now, Joe's girlfriend is a 34B, and he's happy.
Well,
He would probably turn your 40Ds down.
that's okay.
You wouldn't mind.
Surely wouldn't.
All right, thank you, Dorothy.
Hey, don't you want to know the name I got for
Oh, you have a name? Add a name to the list. What's the name?
Milk Dog.
Well, that would be for the smaller size, I think.
Huh?
That'd be for the smaller size. Thank you, Dorothy.
All right.
Southside, Tracy, you're on WS Talk Radio.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Tracy.
I think a good name for them, like a euphemism, would be torso enhancers.
Torso enhancers.
And you could shorten it and call them TEs. But I believe certain torsos are meant to see the light of day, like guys who resemble Sasquatch, or women whose breasts look like oranges and tube socks, or deflated balloons.
Wait, time out. Oranges and tube socks?
Yes.
What's an orange and a tube sock?
Visualize. Drop an orange in a tube sock, and you have, like, breasts with a navel directly in between. Those don't need to see the light of day, and neither do the ones that look like deflated balloons.
Deflated balloon?
And then guys who look like they have Don King in a headlock, they don't need to go topless either.
I'm still trying to figure out deflated balloons here.
Deflated balloon, and it's like the little bitty ones that just kind of dangle.
Now we're talking women now?
Yeah, that's women.
I just want to be sure when you said the little bitty ones that dangle. I just want to be sure you're talking women.
Now, and I'm like well endowed.
How endowed?
36 2Ds.
36 double D?
Yeah.
What? You know, I'm either going tonight either with the A's or the double D's. There's like nothing in between tonight.
No in between.
No, everything's... And I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining.
Oh, okay.
We're doing the official breast size of the Jake Hartford show, and it's right now we're leaning towards the double D's.
You have 31 flavors like Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
But, you know, certain torsos don't need to see the light of day. But if they look, you know, appealing, aesthetically charming, then by all means, show them.
All right, thank you, Tracy. 591-8900. What about it? What about it? Topless. Do you go topless on the CTA, on the buses, the L's? Two ladies tried that in New York, and they said, hey, it's an equality issue. Men can be bare-chested. Why can't we? Why not? Still waiting for a good answer on that. Let's go to Arlington Heights. Jessica. Jessica, you're in WS Talk Radio.
Jake, I'm just telling you from the onset, I'm not giving my size up. I don't want to.
Why not?
I just don't.
We're taking part in the survey here, Jessica.
I'm not going to give mine up. Okay, anyway.
This is an official survey.
No. Listen,
You're going to throw the whole survey off by not giving your size.
I'm not giving my size.
Well, just give me the letter. Don't give me the number.
No.
Is the letter somewhere between A and C?
Of course. Yeah, it is.
So in other words, if it was D, you'd say I'm a D. But because it's between A and C, you don't want to give your side.
Exactly.
Well, why?
Because it's a problem.
Well, what's the problem?
I'm just, modest. I don't want to give it
Well,
out.
Jessica, you've come to Dr. Hartford here. I'm here to help you.
No.
I'm here to get you over your anxiety, over the small
I want to
size.
tell my story.
Tell your story,
Okay.
Jessica.
This is so funny because when I went to college in New York, and I was at this bar, and these girls took their tops off. They not only took their tops off, they started blowing whistles. And, everybody in the whole bar was staring at them. It was just unbelievable. I never seen anything like it. These girls, and they not only took their tops off and blew whistles, they started kissing. And this was like a regular kind of a bar, or like a dance club. Isn't that insane?
Do you have the name of this place?
I don't remember. But I mean, this is...
Are any bars like that around the Chicago area where women take their tops off and blow whistles?
I don't know, but like I said, it was a mainstream place. It was not like, something bizarre or anything. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, not that any place that would have their customers taking their tops off and blowing whistles is not bizarre in my book.
But, I don't agree with this. I don't think women should be allowed to do it.
Have you ever gone topless anywhere?
No, but I was in Thailand this winter, and, all the people were on the beaches topless, and, it's no big deal over there. Nobody notices, but here, I just think men couldn't handle it. It would just be insane. People wouldn't be able to handle it. Because, you walk around like in other countries, people don't stare at you or whistle at you, but here, they can't even stand to see you in shorts.
Well, but, to knock the whole male group, I think is rather unfair. I mean, look at women that are going crazy over men to do the whistling and all that.
Yeah, but women can control themselves. I don't think men can. I don't think they can handle it. That's the bottom line. Like I said, when I was traveling, nobody was staring at me, pinching my butt, whistling at me. Not one time.
Does anybody pinch your butt in the United States?
Yes, all the time. The other day I was wearing shorts with holes in the back. Some guy stuck his hand in there. I'm not kidding.
How big was the hole?
Bottom round.
Well, what were you doing going around wearing shorts with holes in the back, Jessica?
Well, I sell ice cream, and, I have competition, and I gotta look sexy. So, since I don't have a big chest, I have to show off my good lower half.
Now, how big were the holes? How many holes did you have?
Big enough. It was, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think it was obscene, but I got some obscene comments. And like I said, this guy stuck his hand in the back.
Now, you were wearing shorts. Were you wearing anything under the shorts?
Yeah, like I said, I'm modest.
Well, I don't know. You're telling me about holes in the back of your shorts.
Well, like I said, some people have, you have to show off your good points.
So that's what you were marketing, your good points.
Exactly. And I was wondering, do you think that Jay would mind tomorrow if I brought my ice cream truck to the picnic?
Mello, could she bring her ice cream cup? He said you can bring your ice cream truck, but you have to bring your jeans with the holes in it, too. But you can't be wearing shorts underneath. It's just the shorts, no underpants. Right, Mello?
You know what, Jake, this is so funny. I actually got kicked out of the town. The police stopped me because I was wearing these shorts. They said, you can't sell ice cream to these kids with these shorts.
Mello, I'm going to try to come in tomorrow. I'm going to try to helicopter in about noontime. What time are you getting there, Jessica?
Are you sure you think I can bring it?
Yes, Mello is the minister of the invitations. He's the official he's Jay Marvin's guy, so.
I throw them away.
How could you throw him away?
Because we were trying too much negative attention. I have a family business, like you have a family show.
Jay Marvin is the arbiter of good taste. He would decide whether those shorts are usable or not. And if they're not, he just tell you to take them off. Yeah, Miller says get another pair of shorts like you hers.
Oh my God, I can't. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you go.
Thanks, Joe.
Your show is just so funny tonight.
Thank you, Jessica. That's an extra added attraction for the picnic tomorrow. The Nation of Marvin picnic. Let's go. Let's go downtown, David. You're on WLS Talk Radio.
Oh, yes. Hi. I think America in general has a hang-up about sex and sexuality. I was in Europe last year, and on the beaches, the women were topless, and nobody gave it a second look. I think that people are just hung up about this, and I think it is a...
But you've heard callers tonight say, if women are going, topless, men would go nuts. You don't think so?
Well, no. I mean, I look at it as a rights issue about women being able to expose their bodies just like men are. And what makes the woman's body somehow more chaste than a man's body? Why can't a woman show their body and express it.
I mean, you go to like the Wrigley Field, and if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, or if you see it on TV, you'll see men sitting there in the box seats, bare-chested.
Yeah.
Why can't we have a woman in Wrigley Field bare-chested?
Exactly. I think that there's no reason why there shouldn't be, and I think that may be the reason why the women went into that bar and blew the whistle and started kissing each other, is they were making a statement, and that is that we have rights too, and we're not going to be second class to men.
Well, I'm going to fight for those rights.
Well, I think that I have no vested interest in it. I'm gay, so I don't get turned on by the bazungas or anything.
By the way, Grant Parker will be at the picnic tomorrow with his wooden leg polished, I'm told.
Oh, well, thank you.
So you want to go down there for that?
Oh, good. How exciting. But seriously, I think that it's a matter of equal rights. I know that a lot of women's groups and women activists will go to different events and take off their shirts just to make a statement about that they are not going to be subjugated to the rules of society, that their body is beautiful and that they should be able to express it just like a man could.
All right, thank you, David.
All right, take care.
North Side, Janet, you're on WS Talk Radio.
I'm on the air?
Yes, you are, Janet.
Okay. Now, as what I was saying, as far as the dude who stuck his hand through the girl's shorts, that was wrong. Okay.
Well, she got pinched. I don't know how far the hand went.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know how big the holes were.
All right. Well, regardless whether it was just a pinch or whether it was just one finger in the hole or whatever, nobody has a right to touch your body unless you ask for it. And just because she's wearing a certain kind of shorts doesn't mean that she asked for it. That wasn't her boyfriend. She didn't say, yes, I want to be touched.
Now, do you ever dress provocatively?
Yes.
What's provocative for you? Give me an example.
Provocative. I like to be provocative in a soft, sexy way. I have this one blouse that is low cut. It's kind of like a Hawaiian blouse with ruffles, and it's low cut. And if you lean a certain way, you can see my chest.
No, well, for the survey, what's the size?
The size of my chest?
Mm-hmm.
Size B, 34B.
34B.
Uh-huh.
So it's either a little or a lot tonight.
Have I what?
Tonight, with the survey so far, it's either been a little or a lot.
Is that a little or a lot?
Well, it's not like double D.
Well...
And it's big. It's bigger than A.
It's medium,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy with it. But anyhow... it's wrong, I mean, it's great to admire somebody's body, human sexuality is definitely unique, and it's fun.
Now, have you ever gone topless anywhere?
Huh?
Have you ever gone topless anywhere?
Not anywhere public, no.
You've never been tempted to? Like on a beach on vacation or anything?
I lied. I've been to a nude beach before, and yes, I was nude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of stares?
No.
Did you stare?
No. I was with a bunch of friends of mine. We were partying.
I mean, did anybody, look at each other, or there was just, like you had clothes on the way you were acting with each other?
Well, I mean, you can't be naked and act like you have clothes on. But it's not like we're all staring, big time.
I mean, nobody goes like, hey, look at that. And nobody does that?
Huh?
Nobody goes and says, hey, look at that thing over there. I mean, nobody does that?
I'm sure probably so. But that's not the norm, because we're all friends and we're all there in the name of just having fun with friends.
And you had fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Janet.
Uh-huh.
Logan Square. Camillo, you're in WS Talk Radio.
Hi, this is always an interesting topic. I'm glad you're covering it.
Well, we cover everything full and complete on this show. From executions to topless.
Okay, there might be a pun there. Anyway, I favor total nudity for both genders. I think it's kind of strange. I want to cover ourselves in public.
I think it's all a conspiracy with the clothing industry to sell clothes.
Yeah, I don't know how it evolved or why these parts we have to cover are there. I mean, and if you go to Bali, women can't expose their thighs without causing a major commotion. You have to go topless all the time.
Now, why would that be?
I have no idea. It's always a topic of interest for me.
If anybody from Bali is listening.
Yeah, and some Orthodox Jews, if you are really turned on by hair, or so it seems that the women have to wear wigs, and even though it may look like natural hair.
Now, you've been to places where you've seen women go topless.
Oh, sure. I've been down to the Caribbean. They do that.
Now, do you stare when you see women? How do you react to women that are topless?
I look, sure. Why not? It's really no big thing after a while, but yeah, sure. I mean,
You've seen one, you've seen them both.
Yeah, it's nice to see those mighty chest wobblers.
Oh, that's a new term.
Thank you. I've been thinking of that one.
The mighty chest wobblers.
Yes. You can use that.
I'm putting it on the official list here.
Thank you.
We have the official list of fried eggs wasn't bad. Kind of like fried eggs that somebody called the other day, and we had suckers tonight and baby feeders the other day, and torso enhancers, milk duds, caterpillar bumper bullets.
I don't know. Fried eggs sound kind of like flat and unappetizing. I don't know if I'd go with that one.
But do you ever see some of these T-shirts I've seen women wear that, like, if they're well endowed, it says the brand Tetons, and if they're not, it says Pebble Beach. You ever seen those?
I haven't seen the Pebble Beach, no.
I've seen those. It's very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Camilla.
Sure. Bye.
Camilla was just, I don't know. But why not? Why can't women go bare-breasted? That would make it exciting at Wrigley Field, because the Cubs certainly aren't making it exciting. Huh? And there must be women that sunbathe out in their backyards and they're topless. There's gotta be. Gotta be. If anybody out there knows where those backyards are, just call those in the Mel. Now, Mel, I have to ask you a question. Mel, are you there? Will there be any topless women at tomorrow's picnic? Hopefully so, he says, huh? No drugs, no beer, no alcohol, but yes, topless. And you're hoping Jessica shows up with her ice cream truck. That would be a good sight. The picnic tomorrow, 155th and Pulaski. If Jessica wants to know where to bring the ice cream truck, 155th and Pulaski. Oh gosh, where did we turn? Now there's a second part. There's a second part to the story too. That goes with this. But I have to remind you that the Don Wade and Roman will be back on Monday. Very upset, probably. I was reading, as I said earlier, Rhoda does her Little Red Book at 6:45, and I was doing the Black Book. So she may be upset. Anyway, they're going to be back Monday morning from 5 until 9. You've got Rokon at 9 o'clock. You've got Rush at 11, and you've got Ty and Tom again at 3. Then Catherine Johns at 6, and then Al Lerner. Al Lerner will not be here. I don't know who's going to be here. Al Lerner is on assignment this week. At least that's what he told me the other day. So I don't know who's going to be in his place. But that's Monday in the lineup, and that's on the AM, on WS Talk Radio 890 AM, or whatever. And also, don't forget Jay Marvin. If you don't make the picnic tomorrow, you want to catch Jay on the FM side from 2 until 6, 94.7 FM. Jay will give you the full and complete story. And by the way, speaking of Jay, I'll be on Jay's show this Friday from 2 until 6. Together again. We've never done that junk food tour. I don't know whatever happened to that. Somebody gave $500 at the leukemia thing we did a few months ago, and I thought we were going to do it in June, and somehow it didn't get scheduled, and I don't know when we're going to do it now. Anyway, back to the calls. Let's go to LaGrange. Kay, you're on WS Talk Radio.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, how you doing? You still talking about whatever you call?
Well, what's the official word tonight, Kay?
There's one you left out.
What word did I leave out?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Uh-huh.
Little plum tomatoes in some cases, huh?
That's what I heard when I was growing up.
What size are you, ma'am?
Oh, I don't want to get into size.
Oh, it's part of the survey. This is official.
Yeah.
We're tabulating right now. What size?
Quantitative. You got to get more qualitative.
Well, what size? Kay, you know, when a woman says that size doesn't matter, usually it's 34A, isn't it?
Right.
You know, when I asked Carol, I said, Carol, what size? Oh, 40 double D. She came right out because she was proud.
Well, they haven't come to G yet. I mean, then you're really going...
Are you a G?
Yeah, they have to have specially made bras. Well, that's besides what I want to tell you, though, when I was growing up downstate Illinois, the boys couldn't go topless either, and they were a lot of farmers, and their fathers would make them put on a shirt. They couldn't go out in the fields either.
Well, times have changed.
I know, but it used to be for boys too. But
you've never gone topless, Kay?
Huh?
You've never gone topless?
No, because I'm a very private person. Because.
But did you ever feel like you wanted to go topless, though? You ever tempted to go topless?
Not in our society.
See, because I can visualize you like at the LaGrange. They've got that pet parade every year.
Oh yeah.
I can see you marching with a couple poodles, you know, on the leash, and you're topless.
Oh, that would be for LaGrange. That would be a real eye opener. Yeah. Our culture is so. It's funny. Did you ever see a movie called Mondo Cane? Ago.
It was that the one I used to call it Mondo Cane.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Did you see it?
Yeah, but that was like a long time ago. I don't remember it.
They had these huge fat women for some island king or other because that was considered erotic. And you have a different culture in every area. Like in Micronesia, this anthropologist went over there, and you could go topless very easily, and but you couldn't wear a short skirt and show the back of your knee.
Well, that's what the other caller said.
Right, and so she was stuck in a bind where because there were Americans there, she had to wear a blouse, and then because of the natives, she had to wear a long skirt.
Okay, you know what I want you to do? Now, I want you to show up tomorrow at the Nation of Marvin picnic at 155th and Pulaski, Midlothian Meadows.
Yeah.
And I want you to try going topless.
Well, when everybody else does, when others...
Well, if Jay goes topless, will you go topless?
Okay, that's a deal.
All right, thank you, Kay.
Bye-bye.
591-8900 is the phone number. Back to your calls. I'm Jake Hartford. It's 10:50, time for the WS Dependable Weather Forecast. Tonight, a chance of a shower or two. Overnight low 65. Tomorrow, high of 85. A great day for a picnic. Get out there and enjoy yourself. And a chance of rain very late. High on Monday, rather, is going to be 88. Right now, the temperature at O'Hare is 79 at Midway, 73 at the lakefront, 56% humidity. Hour to go. We've been talking about the topless thing and also about some of the different things, but we're going to get back to your calls. Don't go anywhere. But on the Super Celebrity Hotline is the one, the only, the man who is the leader of the Nation of Marvin, Jay Marvin himself. Is that you, sir?
Oh, I love you, Jake. You're a player, man. I appreciate you talking about the picnic, and people have been calling me here all night saying, oh, man, Jake's on there talking about you, so I thought I'd call up and tell you today. Yeah, my condolences for having to work with Mello tonight, and B, I will not be going to the picnic topless.
Well, you know, Jessica's going to come down with her ice cream truck, and she wears those shorts with the holes in the back. Now I got her coming down. I talked her into going down there tomorrow, Jay.
Oh, no. I also understand that Crystal called in and said she'd be more than happy to cane Grant Park.
Well, she's going to have to get in line with a lot of people.
Yeah, because we don't get 1,000 people by 5 o'clock. We're going to cane him publicly. We're going to hang him up by his wooden leg and cane him.
So you're going to be at the Midlothian Meadows.
Yep.
155th and Pulaski.
Yeah.
Which is in Midlothian.
Right, you got it.
That's why they call it the Midlothian Meadows.
The picnic thing, you got to bring your own food, because, you know, it's just a casual thing. And bring the kids. No alcohol, no drugs. And we'll have maybe a little bit of acoustic music if some musicians show up. And we should have a pretty good time. Starts about 10 and runs to about 5 or 6.
Now, this is not station sponsored. This is just a bunch of, listeners getting together. Which means there won't be any suits around.
There will be no management will be present at any time. It is just us getting together. The one thing we have in common is that we all listen to WLS, and that Mello can bum $5 off everybody.
Oh, God.
You should slap him around.
And Grant Park is bashing his leg for tomorrow.
Oh, he's all set up. Yeah, he's bringing a couple of spares in case one of his legs swells up and wears out, So we should be having a great time, and we just hope people will come by and maybe the weather will cooperate. And
Well, the weather's going to be great. It's going to be about 85. It's supposedly no rain tomorrow, so not till late. So you should be in perfect shape.
Well, you know, we hope it works out. And you and I got this junk food tour coming up too. And I don't know if it's next weekend or not. We got to contact the guy.
You better tell me soon.
Who's supposed to go with us and find out. And plus, I don't have a limo lined up yet. We may have to do it by taxi cab or my car. You know.
You know, if we go into CTA, maybe we'll have some women going topless while we go.
You know what I think we should do? We should make Mello drive us, but then again, his car doesn't work.
I don't think I want. I don't want to be in a vehicle that Mello's behind the wheel of. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
So anyway, for those who can't make it to the picnic tomorrow, they can listen to you all week from 2 until 6. I'm sure you're going to be talking about it on Monday.
We'll talk about it. And for those people who can't make it too, we also, you know, you can get a Nation of Marvin newsletter, and we'll tell you how to do that, and it'll have pictures of it. And we have, and I'm just going to tell you this real quickly. We have, and Mary and I paid for them. One per family. Okay. We've got special souvenir buttons, but I only have 500 of them, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Well, that sounds like a commercial.
It's not really.
No, not that you're making a commercial, but what's that commercial that says when they're gone, they're gone?
No, it's kind of a thank you to people for listening to WLS AM and FM and for being, you know, part of the whole thing.
Well, they can hear your show, the Jay Marvin Show, every day on the FM 94.7, 2 until 6.
You got it, pal.
We'll see if...
By the way, you're gonna be in Friday with me.
That's right.
4 hours of open phones with Jake Hartford, folks. It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be fun.
You're a killer, Jake. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
That's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Back to the calls. Northside Rita, you're on WLS.
Yes.
Yes, Rita.
Yeah.
You're on.
Okay.
You gonna be at the picnic tomorrow?
Only if you go bottomless. I'll go topless.
What size are you, Rita?
38B.
38B. Now, if you were a C, I'd consider it.
Oh, come on. I can't stretch anything.
Well, you could try.
No. Are you going to go bottomless?
But not if you were going to be a 38B.
What do you want me to do?
I think it makes the same. Well, bottomless requires that you be at least a C.
That's not fair.
Well, what's not fair about it?
You just have to.
I just have to.
Yeah.
Why do I just have to?
Well, if I'm willing to go topless, you've got to be willing to go bottomless.
Well, I'll tell you what. You show up there tomorrow. We'll see how you look topless, and then I'll consider it. How's that?
That's fine.
Thank you, Rita.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Mello. It's been an exciting night. We have another hour to go. A lot of stuff to cover between now and midnight. On a Saturday night here in Chicago. I'm Jake Hartford. You're listening to WLS Talk Radio, 890 AM.
And that's just
7 FM. Don't go away.
Sexual harassment extremists are going to try to see to it that any pursuit, however tasteful, however charming, however innocent, is considered to be an act that is predatory. Rush Limbaugh on WLS Talk Radio 94.7 FM and 890 AM. This is Chicago's Talk Radio. Chicago. Time at the phone, 11 o'clock. Bob Aronson. The first chunk of Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 slammed into Jupiter on Saturday, causing...
Ого! — сказал Остап.